Exhibit popped up on Drink Champs, and just like every other West Coast artist, when they come on the show, the first thing they want to know what's going on with Kendrick Lamar and this Drake beef. What's your feeling like? So we're gonna jump into that. It's gonna we're gonna watch a quick clip, like 10-minute clip on that. So this Peapod Cove, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, I appreciate you coming through. If you want to support the channel, just give me a like. I appreciate that. And hope you enjoy the content. We ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right to it. So here is X to the Z, one of the West Coast legends. Like, he's one of the legends he came up with back when this thing was popping off, when Dre was at his peak. So let's get to it. X to the Z.
Looking at when you see it.
Right. Okay. So X, I gotta ask you.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to be as freely as you can.
Mm-hmm.
When this Drake and Kendrick thing first started, Drake is the biggest artist in the world. I believe Kendrick took a shot first, right? I believe, for motherfuck the big three, homie, this is not big, this is just big me. But Kendrick has been known for this.
Mm-hmm. No, but they've been going back and forth.
No, but remember, Kendrick went at the whole New York at one point. He was like, I'm Frank White, fuck, I'm the king of New York, right? Like, caused this whole controversy. But this time, this is something kind of really, 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 really different,
Mm-hmm.
right? Did you understand what Kendrick was doing from the beginning? Or this was something that after you saw it, you was like,
Well, I mean, look, dude, you have to take a step back first, because you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. There's always something happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of.
Right.
It spilled over into something else. But here's what I will say about that. I think Kendrick Lamar is a very special individual.
Right.
I think he is a deep thinker. I think he is a big part of what is unifying and energizing the West Coast right now. And I think he was severely underestimated. And when you look at the parable of David and Goliath, and you see, somebody who's, very, dismissive or very arrogant or very, feeling.
I wanted to say something real quick to what he said, because a lot of people look at it as Kendrick looking out for the West. But when you really think about it, most of us wanted to see Drake go down because we know he wasn't real. We know he wasn't true hip hop. So the world wants Kendrick Lamar to beat Drake because the world love real hip hop. And to me, there's real hip hop East Coast, there's West Coast, there's South. So it wasn't just the West Coast. I think real hip hop people around the world wanted to see Drake fall because we all knew Drake wasn't true hip hop. We all knew he was artificial, and anything AI, like he was trying to use AI in this battle, was eliminated by true hip hop fans. And that was, to me, one of the real reasons why he won this beef. Because I'll be real with you, I love Kendrick Lamar. He's one of my favorite artists. I love Ice Cube, NWA, Dr. Dre is my favorite producer. So, and I'm on the East Coast. I'm from the islands. So I come from a whole different type of music, but this is what hip hop will do. It generates everything to it. Every other culture comes in and add a little something to it. I ain't trying to culture vote like Drake though. I ain't got no culture vulture money, but here I am, hip hop.
Because Drake wasn't talking the way he's talking now at the beginning, but when Kendrick wasn't saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was very funny. It was very poking holes, and he did the Tupac thing.
Drop and get me 50.
Yeah. Doing the Tupac AI thing.
Right.
You talk about.
You saw his face there that he made. He seemed real annoyed, when he was like, drop.
It's like, it was very funny. It was very poking holes. And he did the Tupac thing.
Drop and get me 50.
Doing the Tupac AI thing. You talk about feeling disrespect. I mean, the whole coast, we love Tupac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The world loved Tupac.
That's a fact. The world loves Tupac. I was pissed off with that. I was pissed off. A lot of people did not like that. And that was one of the, because once that junk got taken down, and it's kind of crazy because that's the song where he told Kendrick to use the pedophile, use that. And then when he uses it, you sue. Not the guy you told. You can't sue the guy you told to do it, but you sue the label. That's smart, Aubrey. That's smart. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, you know what? I've never asked that question. So when Drake sampled, I want to say sampled or AI did, right? AI did. Right. So because Kendrick's line was, "You think the coast is gonna let you disrespect Pop, nigga?" I think that Oakland show might be your last stop, nigga. You telling me that's how people really took it? Like,
yeah, he took some liberties with that. And look, dude, I got no dog in this fight.
Yeah, no, I know.
But
none of us do.
Yeah, but the West Coast is where I'm at, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so Kendrick is definitely ruling the pack. You know what I'm saying? And he's setting the tone.
Right.
And so, you know, I just think that what we're seeing now is I ain't drinking a week. Hold on. What we're seeing now is the repercussions of stepping on somebody that you shouldn't have stepped to.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even in the same class. You know, in my opinion, Drake should have just put out a fucking massive hit for the women and went on about his business.
Facts. That's facts right there. But we all know, like I said in a couple of my other Drake videos, he was trying to double down on his bag. He knew he had a negotiation coming up with UMG. And to be honest with you, I think Aubrey didn't really think Kendrick was going to even respond. I think he was throwing that out there because he thought Kendrick was just going to just leave him alone, don't respond, and just chill. Like, because Kendrick don't come outside unless he going to fight. You know, he don't play no games. And he got suckered into getting knocked out.
Put out a fucking massive hit for the women and went on about his business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you saying like after
after the first shot, you know what I'm saying? But pride is a motherfucker. Ego's a motherfucker.
Yeah, but he kept going. I remember at one point I was coming downstairs, smoke weed, and it was like another Drake record drop. And I was like, oh, okay. And I felt at that point, at that time, I felt Drake was being the bully.
Mm-hmm.
This is before Kendrick had dropped anything. I think a lot of people forget that time. Remember when he just kept dropping?
Yeah, I mean,
we all remember the drop and gave me 50. Yeah. I forgot that's what it was like. And Act was like, day 15, no Kendrick.
They both did that back.
I was downstairs on my
Chrysler 300 looked like a motherfucking Bentley until a real Bentley roll up. You know?
And that's what I'm talking about. The real hip hop people gonna know when Drake was dropping all that music at the beginning, he was dropping everything, and you was vibing. Everybody was vibing. And then when Kendrick dropped Euphoria, it was like, oh, whoa, that is what real hip hop sounds like. Sorry, Drake, you can't win this, bro. You can't win this. You showed up with a knife to a missile fight, bro. That's what it was like. And just like he said, the Chrysler 300, that junk looked like a Chrysler 300 to a real Phantom pull up. You'd be like, yo.
I'm saying, you see that motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie, X. I knew Kendrick was ill. I knew Kendrick was the man. I knew Kendrick could hold it down. I didn't know Kendrick. I didn't know.
You didn't know Kendrick was a scientist.
I did not know.
A master chess player.
Yeah. He's playing chess.
I knew. No. Because I'm on hip hop. Let me not downgrade myself like that. I just didn't know to the extent that he went. Because I'm gonna be honest.
To be honest, to like help Nori out a little bit. He's more of an artist, so he's not invested in K-Dot like we are as fans. But the real K-Dot fans would always tell you, like I always said, if Kendrick comes out to battle Drake, he's going to destroy him. And we all knew it. It was just about getting the music and all that stuff right. Because the only I wouldn't say downfall, but the only thing that people used to say about K-Dot, his beats ain't catchy enough, it ain't clubby enough. Well, not like us, is damn near clubby. Squabble Up is damn near clubby. It's a bop. And it's a bop calling you a pedo.
This new album, what is it? NHL?
Yeah.
What?
GNX. Yeah.
GNX.
I said NHL. I thought talking about National Hockey.
Grand National. Yeah. Grand National.
Question. Do y'all think GNX is a classic? Because it's a good album. Let me know down in the comments. Do y'all think GNX is a classic album? If not a classic, what is it? I think it's a classic album. For the numbers that it did and the time that it did it, I think it's a classic album. It beat out damn near Christmas songs, which is hard to do if you didn't know. Those damn near Christmas songs, they're played around the world, so they're the top playing songs every year. K-Dot interrupted that chart this year with a surprise GNX album. If GNX album ain't a classic, let me know what it is.
X is a car.
When I first heard it, and then I was like, damn, man, it doesn't seem like he's having fun. Right?
Yeah.
And then
no, this is absolutely fun. Are you fucking serious?
Wow. When I listened to the GNX album, I could tell he's having fun. Do y'all hear that too? Let me know, because Nori's kind of off right now for me, personally. I hear a fun album when I hear that album. So there's a lot of dancing going on, because the one thing I could say about my Afrocentricity is I connect with music, and you could feel the love and the energy in the music. We gonna squabble and fight, but we gonna look good while we do it. Let's do it. What is wrong with Nori, man? It's like we need to, I don't know. You think we need to pull his card?
It was an LA guy there. It was an LA guy.
You know what it is? It's the alcohol. I'm sorry. He drinking, smoking. That's got to be what it is.
They're big up Dion. And Dion was like, nah, man, we just have fun a little bit different from y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, cool. And I listened to it the next day, and I understood. Like, it literally took somebody from Los Angeles.
Why didn't you think he was having fun?
Because I just felt like he was dealing with survivor's remorse. I didn't feel like he was like enjoying the moment. But I had to hear it again. When I heard it the second and third time, then I was like, oh, okay. He's enjoying the moment, but he's enjoying it in his way.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't hang around with Kendrick. I'm not even gonna claim to be in his circle. His circle's tight. I know. You know, my family works with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really dope to see him have his own lane. You know what I'm saying? And do it the way he's doing it.
Right.
Like, but still have the full backing of everybody that came before him. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a good point right there that X just made, because there is a Drake. And there's never been a Drake before. And I don't know if there'll ever be another one. But Kendrick is right there, and he has his own lane, his own niche, and he's doing it the way K-Dot want to do it. And it's never been done before. Mike's never done it. Prince never done it. The defiance he's able to accumulate, the lanes he's in, the way he connects with street hip-hop culture. And it's not just Afro culture. He connects with he connects with culture, with people. I would say strong-minded people.
Man, that's fucking dope. And he's inclusive.
Right.
You see some cats that's young and they come up and they just dismiss everybody. They gonna fuck that nigga, fuck him, fuck everybody. It's me and all this shit. And I think that's what we saw. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake was, damn near #1 for a decade, if not more. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, Drake has been dissing everybody for a decade. Like you think about how much people he was battling at one time. That's because he's always disrespecting somebody. Well, Kendrick wasn't like that. Yeah, he may jump in a beef with somebody once in a while, say some things, but he didn't really have personal, like just angry at people just because he wanted to start a fake rap battle or a fake something to look like he got clout. He doing some Aubrey stuff, some Karen things.
And he felt untouchable. So it's very dope to see you know, Kendrick coming to his own, and I'm pretty sure he was pushed in a lot of ways from that situation. But to see what he turned into, and to see what he represents and what he means to us on the coast, it's fantastic. It's dope.
You know what's the crazy shit is? I'm bouncing around, but I'm gonna make it make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite shows on TV is a show called The Chi, right? Only thing that's missing in The Chi is on my homegirl Lena With. I always tell her, I'm like, yo, man, you got the only city of Chicago without loading Latinos, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm fucking Latino. Like, I can't just look at Chicago without noticing
Puerto Ricans,
Latinos.
Mexicans.
One thing about me being on the West Coast, and obviously I've been going to the West Coast since 1997, when I would go to Snoop shows or your show, I wouldn't see. No, your show is different. Okay, let me just put Daz and Corrupt. I wouldn't see a lot of Latinos. You know what changed it? Was Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle. I went to a Nipsey Hussle. I snuck into it. But I think I told you this, or I said it on the show. I went to a Nipsey Hussle concert. I didn't hit him. I wanted to pay to get in. I wanted to look. I wanted to see how this West Coast shit feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Without being Nori, right?
Yeah.
And it was the first time I synced. But I didn't know what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Snoop explained to me that you saw that again on stage.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Kendrick brought all of these gangs together. Like, how remarkable is that?
That was the tipping point.
Right.
When he did that pop-out concert and Dre went out there and all them neighborhoods came out there.
See, we didn't
and he
know that.
stayed on stage.
You know, that's a crazy statement that he just made there, because I don't know, maybe because I'm in the reaction community, I'm on YouTube, but we knew that before the show even happened, that all these different sets were getting together. I mean, just think about the people that's rapping on stage. All these people that came out are all from different sets, and we all knew, even at the pop-out, we all saw that. Like, are we as fans more tapped in than because a lot of the question he's asking, maybe he's just asking a question, but I think it's questions that's coming from them, so they don't know. But Nori, he's sounding real suspect right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the alcohol or whatever he's smoking on, but this is something we all knew from the jump, what Kendrick was doing. I mean, if you read through the nuggets and everything that he always leaves behind, I guess you'll figure that out, but
Let me because we want you to explain this in its entirety, in depth.
Yeah.
Us on the East Coast, we looking thinking these are artists that, although
he does not represent all of us on the East Coast. He doesn't. Just say, I did not understand, Nori, not everybody.
might be artists, but we're not understanding that they represent different gangs.
Oh no,
different territories.
There were some artists up there. There were some artists, but it was some very important people to the street up there too.
Right.
That usually don't really be standing next to each other.
Right.
And I think it just really set the tone for what's coming next.
Right.
So everybody saw that shit and was like, oh, we ain't had this before in the West.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We ain't had this before.
Maybe slightly during the peace treaty.
No, it'd be pieces. It'd be pieces of the West coming together. Still excluding some of these parts because of past things that happened or just like that's just how things have been. But when that happened, a lot of shit got pushed to the side and was like, okay, you know what? Let's unite around this W. Let's unite around this genius that is this doing this phenomenal work.
All right.
And, you know, look, we can beef internally, but to the rest of the world, unified. Like, we haven't had that.
Like you see, not everyone was happy with the way Drake moved through this beef. You know, the West Coast was definitely annoyed with a lot of the moves that he make. And don't believe Nori when he say that the East Coast didn't know a lot was going on. Most hip-hop fans understood. And I'm a K-Dot fan, so I'm tapped in. I'm always curious about what's going on, and I'm always listening to what's going on. And the reaction community see things a little differently. And with all this stuff going on with the Super Bowl, Kendrick, Drake suing everybody, you know, anytime anyone comes on, anybody goes on anything that's from the West, that's close to K-Dot in that camp, they're getting questioned. And this was exhibit. You know, I wonder if he should bring back Pimp That Ride. Remember that? Pimp That Ride, X to the Z. You know, but let me know down in the comments how you felt about this, what X said. He totally underestimated a mad scientist. So I'm gonna wrap it right there. Right here's your next video. I'm gonna see you on the next one.